go, well, that looks familiar. That packaging looks familiar. That little coconut patty definitely looks familiar. But Oasis, I remember this being called Anastasia's. It was. It's just a new name. But it is that same sweet treat from Florida that you love. You're getting 24 individually wrapped coconut patties in 3 boxes. So you get 3 boxes. You get to pick. Do you want them all in the original? Do you want them all in the key lime? Or do you want them all in the pina colada? Now, if you are shopping, we mentioned these at the top of the show. We're already getting limited. Over 400 of these already ordered. The key lime, how many did you say we had left? 75 left in the key lime. And then in that pina colada, 100 left there. And in the original, 400, so that's gonna be your best bet. But of course, that combo, very, very popular, so do not wait on that one. I read a very fun fact about this. Over 14 million of these have been produced in 1 year.
Every year.
Just for QVC.
From Florida, since 1984, it's everything you know and love about coconut. They're coconut experts.
Wow.
So you know them as Anastasia.
Oh, that's Mark Charles Massili, if you didn't know that.
Yeah. You know them as the yellow box Anastasia for since 1984. Can't do the math. It's a lot of over 40 years. And the idea is they wanted to kind of like give it a little zhuzh to the name. So they thought, what does the coconut patties do for everybody? Well, it brings them to their favorite Oasis or asis, hence the new branding. So what we wanted to do was create something a little bit fun, but it's everything you know and love about Anastasia. We have not changed anything. Still made with all of that beautiful unsweetened coconut, made with beautiful egg whites, and then a little bit of sugar, and then of course with the key lime that you see in front of me, real key lime oils put on there. Each one is actually encrusted with chocolate confection, and what I love about this, it's so fresh and made, you can do this to any patty and it sticks right back. That's how moist, that's how fresh. These are the coconut experts, which is the new branding name to give it a little zhuzh.
When I tell you that when we were doing our walkthrough before the show started, guess what everybody was backstage nibbling on? These. Literally.
Because they
like,
literally are the snackable snacks, right?
And I love how they come to, they're all individually wrapped.
Like this.
Love that.
So great for that little lunch snack to go. This is that perfect little dessert square. It's going to give you all the satisfaction of a big dessert, but in a little mighty patty. Remember that chocolate confection is all the way around. Why do we do an open face at Oasis? It's because we want to prove to you it's wall to wall to wall to wall coconut. When I break them open, this is the pina colada one, look at all that coconut. Literally through there's nothing else in there. They put some egg whites, they put some sugar. You can squeeze it back together. That's how moist they are coming out of the package. Individually wrapped, so now you get to keep them for, I want to make sure I'm right about this, 9 months. They're going to stay fresh. 9 months.
Wow.
Because they're not opened up, they're individually wrapped.
That's impressive. Okay, I'm actually going to taste the pina colada.
Okay.
It's been quite a little time since I've had one of these.
So it's got the pineapple flavor in there. It's everything. Now, everything starts the same, right? The unsweetened coconut, the egg whites, the sugar, and the coconut paste. Then they add the flavoring to it. So that's got the pineapple flavoring to it.
I'm dunking this in some ice cream too.
Right. But if you love that drink, and think about like things like your favorite pina colada drink, think about putting that on the edge of the drink.
Listen.
It's everything coconut, everything pineapple, everything vacation, everything Oasis.
Get a little pineapple sorbet.
Yep.
Just saying, little pineapple sorbet.
True story.
I would go ahead and maybe,
sundae,
you know,
all covered up.
Mix a couple of these up in that.
Your favorite cake, your favorite pies, cakes.
Good, and that's the pina colada.
Yep.
But talk about the original, because that's where it started.
Yeah, so that's where it started. Again, what I love about Oasis, formerly known as Anastasia, is that since 1984, they're doing it in the same candy kitchen in Florida, made in these batches, made fresh, and it's really about unsweetened coconut first and foremost. Then they add the sugar for the flavoring. Then they add the egg whites in there, and they're doing coconut paste, and they open face it. Why? Because we want to prove to you that all there is coconut. Wall-to-wall goodness.
Ooh, it's so
it's
good.
so moist, you can take each patty, squeeze them back together. We enroll them in chocolate confection, individually wrap them. This is everything you know and love about true coconut. Here's the thing, folks. I grew up with the coconut candies that are in the stores, and I thought, oh, I love coconut. And then you don't realize it's all actually not real coconut in there.
Yep.
This is all real coconut.
The thing about real coconut that I feel like people don't realize, a lot of times when you have had that not real coconut, it's
not real coconut.
too sweet.
Yeah.
It's, you know what I mean?
Because it's being masked by sugar.
It's like, oh. When you get this, it's that perfect amount of sweetness because it's real Coconut.
And then you bite, you go, oh, this is what coconut's supposed to taste like.
It's true.
That's what I love. And you know, the key lime is very important.
Yeah.
Real key lime oil is used in there, okay? So when you have a key lime pie and key lime flavor, you have to use essential oil of key lime, and that's what's in our key lime. So you're tasting key lime. It's truly like the cake, but in your mouth.
What, 4 dozen left though in the key lime.
That's it?
So just
you guys could do like it's our summer collection. So.
Yeah, 4 dozen left in the key lime, so I would not wait there. And then the pina colada, how are we doing on that one? 5 dozen, okay, not many more than there. The original, we're still doing okay, but not a lot. 350 left in the original. But our combo is still very, very popular. Remember, we get these only like a couple of times a year.
Yep.
So you
and we
have
can only
to
ship them a couple times a year.
Right, because of the weather.
Chocolate.
Exactly.
Yep.
So grab these now. I am telling you, there's no auto delivery or anything like that. So maybe you want to stock up. Maybe you like to give these as gifts, because that's kind of how it started. People would pick these up when they were in Florida.
At the airport.
Yep, this was the thing that they would bring
ships.
back home. And so maybe you want to give these as a couple of gifts. Maybe you have some parties and stuff that you're going to be going to this summer, and these would be great. What's the shelf life on these?
Again, so we're talking about 9 months.
9 months.
Because remember, when you open them each one up, this new packaging, we actually used to do clear packaging.
Yeah.
And people say, listen, we want this to remember what the brand is, and make it look fun and like zhuzhy. So I love the fact that we really colored every individual one, which we never did before.
Yeah.
It was just to kind of amp it up a little bit. And because each one of these is individually wrapped inside those boxes, 9 months. There's no air in here.
Right.
So keep that in the pantry. You don't have to put them in the fridge. You don't have to put them in the freezer.
You know what I like about them being individually wrapped? Portion control.
Yes.
Because a lot of times when you open up that big thing, you go, oh, I feel compelled to eat more than a couple.
I have the empty plate syndrome. So if it's open on the plate, I'm compelled to finish it.
It's true.
So when you only give me one, then I'll only eat one.
It's true. It's true.
Control.
Could I pop these in the little microwave for like 5 seconds?
I have never, but I can't imagine why you couldn't. Why not?
Listen, you ain't
Never
saying nothing
say
to
never.
me. And then the opposite, what about putting them in the freezer for those
See,
like that cold?
that's my jam right there.
Oh, yes.
Put them in the freezer and really add them to everything you have as far as desserts, coffees, you know, shakes, you name it. Or if you just want a sweet treat and you don't want to gorge, but you want something at the end of the night, this is your dessert, folks. I promise you, one will be done and you go, wait a minute,
it's true.
That's amazing, that's fulfilling, that's Oasis.
Julia, which one you coming in for?
Oh! Asis.
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 I like the new name.
There is an exclamation point off the yellow. So you can't just say
Asis.
Oasis.
It's
It's
true.
See, that's
Oasis.
how I'm never going to forget that.
Yeah, you can't forget the new name.
An exclamation point. Which one you
Hook
going
me up.
for?
First of all, Ginger, I know you want one.
Oh,
There
and
we
it's
go.
out.
See?
We're gone. We
There
lost
we
one.
go.
What's that?
I don't know if I've had the pina
The
colada.
pina
it?
is so
I do like getting caught in the
taste
rain.
Oh. She's here all week, folks. Try the deal.
I am.
Tip your waitress.
That pina colada is really good. I think that's probably my favorite one because
Yeah.
I love a pineapple. I like a tropical kind of flavor coconut.
I hope it's
and don't
fresh
you
for you.
taste like the pineapple in that?
Wait. Are you being sent to your favorite Oasis?
Oh.
Aces.
Oasis.
Asis.
Yes, that's good.
Oh,
By the way, I don't think I can say it any other way now.
no.
You won't think about it any other way now.
That is delicious.
Yeah,
it is
really
fresh
good, right?
and bright, and it's tropical. Oh, do you hear the music?
Cue the Oasis music.
Oh,
Oasis. Okay.
All right, I gotta.
I love you.
I love you more.
How many in the key lime now? 2? Did you say 2 dozen? 2 dozen
Okay.
in key lime. Oh boy.
I promise you will love these.
And how many in the pina? 3 dozen in pina colada. Okay.
And you know what I love about it, Monifa? They're not, we're changing the name for fun, okay? But this is everything you know and love and you've looked to Anastasia. Remember
what's
that.
the original?
We
How
haven't
many
changed
left?
the recipe. We just changed the box.
Okay, 300 left in the original, 2 dozen in key lime, 3 dozen in pina colada. These are going really, really quickly. Remember, you can't really get these, but only a couple of times a year here at the Q. So this is your opportunity to bring that little bit of Florida to your home, that little bit of that tropical oasis to
Oasis.
to your home. We can't stop it now.
I know, Julia's fault.
F136131. That is your item number. 24 of these, and you're getting 3 boxes of those. So that's so good. $10.33. That's your easy pay. Mark Charles, thank you. I see you a little later. I will with the soup. So coming up in a